Hi, this is Richard Dwyer from keepingitfree.blogspot.com. Let's talk politics. Let's talk about Sarah Palin, the Republican vice presidential candidate. Sarah Palin did an excellent job at the recent vice presidential debate. She far exceeded expectations. She was witty and relaxed. She winked at her husband. She winked at us, the viewers. She talked of her executive experience as the governor of Alaska. She talked of implementing a windfall profits tax on big oil in Alaska, which Senator Joe Biden had to acknowledge. That windfall profits tax has helped fuel a rebate to the citizens of Alaska and has helped driven Sarah Palin's popularity in Alaska to a level that's higher than any other governor's popularity in their state in the United States. Also, Sarah Palin was firm in being pro-life while hinting that many of her dear friends were not, and that she runs in a diverse group. Yet, despite this performance, John McCain is sliding in the polls. He's sliding in electorally rich states such as Florida, North Carolina, Jesse Helms' state, West Virginia, Virginia, and Ohio. This slide is with the voters, not the media elites. So why is Sarah Palin failing to lift John McCain? There are many reasons. Let's go over some of them here. The first is that John McCain used to be, in this election, the conservative alternative. He was the free market choice. Now that he has a running mate who in the past has supported a windfall profits tax, this undercuts John McCain's free market credentials. Sarah Palin installed such a windfall profit tax in Alaska. She is a populist who blamed lenders in the vice presidential debate for the housing crisis. Now, if you're a libertarian, you view anyone who supports windfall profits taxes with suspicion. You also view with suspicion anyone who blames one party in a transaction with all of the harm caused by a consensual arm's length negotiated transaction. By picking Sarah Palin, McCain has undercut his support with free market minded independents. He is no longer the conservative alternative. The second point is that McCain used to be the known commodity in the presidential race. He no longer is. We know less about Sarah Palin than we do about Barack Obama, and the issue is paramount due to McCain's age. McCain is 72 years old. The fact that we know little about Sarah Palin is devastating and completely delegitimates the idea that the McCain ticket is better known than the Obama ticket. Further, another point is that Palin also undercuts McCain's straight talk image. The campaign has limited press access to Sarah Palin. She is not straight talk. She is no talk. And when she does talk, it has not been clear. Do you remember her comments to Charlie Gibson about the Bush Doctrine? It was unclear whether she understood what the Bush Doctrine was. Remember her foreign policy comments to Katie Couric, especially the part about having been involved in foreign policy since Russia is adjacent to the state of Alaska? Do you remember her failure to answer Katie Couric's questions about what publications and newspapers she reads? You can't have a hush-hush vice presidential candidate and claim that you're the straight talk candidate. John McCain has taken a hit in that area. The fourth point we want to make, and this is perhaps the most damaging problem with Sarah Palin, is that she reminds voters of George W. Bush. Bush was a jovial governor we knew little about. Sarah Palin looks like she's a fun person, a jovial governor who we know little about. George W. Bush talked of compassionate conservatism, but didn't have conservative principles. Like Sarah Palin and her windfall profits tax, there were signs that W was not a small government type. There clearly are signs that Sarah Palin, who supports regulating and limiting the profits that corporations can make, is not a small government type. Also, we didn't know what George W. Bush read either. We simply don't have that information on Sarah Palin. And of course, the question's being asked because she doesn't have a body of political work that's well defined that can predict her future positions and her future performance. Also, W claimed he was plain spoken. Sarah Palin claims that she is a hockey mom. Both want you to believe that they are the friendly next door neighbors that you know, but yet we don't know that much about them. Finally, W seemed very scripted, very rehearsed. So does Palin. The debate and the interviews become opportunities for sound bites and talking points, not dialogue. And so Sarah Palin's uh, pick seems to have gotten John McCain a short-term boost with a long-term decline. Something big is going to have to change if McCain is going to get back into this race. The Sarah Palin pick, quite frankly, has not proven to be the long-term boost that he needed. Give us your thoughts. Give us your feedback. Visit us at keepingitfree.blogspot.com. I'm Richard Dwyer. Thanks.